Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for heading over and joining me here on my channel, Septeria 18. Before I share with you guys this really fun embellishments using your paper scraps, I just wanted to let you know that I have closed my Etsy shop for the week. I'm going on a short holiday on Saturday, but I will be back on the 19th of June, and I'll also have the shop reopen on the same date as well. And so I want to apologize to those that wanted to make a purchase between now and that time, but it will be open on the 19th of June. And when I come back, I will also have some new exciting items listed in my shop as well. So I'm looking forward to putting them in my shop. I'll also do a video as well of some of the new items that I'll have, so that way you could also see what they look like. But this video is a really fun video making some paper embellishments using your paper scraps, and I have called it Fringe Paper Layered Embellishments. So it is an embellishment idea for you guys. I know sometimes it's really hard to put together some embellishing with your scraps and how to get started with layering them. So I thought I'd try and show you guys how I do my embellishing as well. I have done other videos as well on how you can also start with your embellishing, and I'll put the links to a couple of the videos down below if you want to look at those videos. But this one here is slightly different. We're using paper scraps, but in paper strips, and we're going to just add some fringing to the edge of the papers as well. So I'm going to show these ones that I've made, and I'm going to do a couple or see how I go with the video, but I'll show you how I put these together, and then you can see how easily it is to finish one of these really fun embellishing, because I know sometimes when you look at them they look really difficult and like there's so much detail going in it, but once you start putting them together it becomes easier and easier. It's just starting the first couple of steps on where to start. But I'll show you these ones, and then I'm going to start making one similar to these ones for you. So this one here is there is a lot of layering as well, and then I always like to finish it off with a little focal piece, maybe some dangles and a word sentiment. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But this one here uses these cute little paper folded flower that I love making, and it's a 1 inch in size. And then I've just added that there with a word sentiment, and then added a foam dot to raise that up a little bit, and added a couple of little dangles here that I've made. So this is really cute. And then these are ready to add to bag toppers, to greeting cards. And I'll show you some examples on how to, where you can add these as well. But you can see here, this is where the fringing is on the edge of the paper strips, and there's some fringing there. And then I just added some more little banners. This is another one. Again, I use another one of those paper flowers. The fringing's on this side and there. And I've also added some paper fringing here on this little piece of paper. And then again, this has a little dangle. And it doesn't take long to make these as well. Once you start making them and you've got your base, the rest is pretty much just adding whatever you like to it. And I added a little sequence on here as well. And this is another paper layered style flower as well that I've made. So that's that one. This is another one. And with this one, I've just layered a couple of hearts using a heart punch and just gluing the middle bit here so that it has a couple of layers. And this is the fringing on here. And this is another one. Place that in the middle there. This has a couple of paper fringe paper strips on here. So these are really cute, and you can make these for junk journals using your own paper type you want to use. You can use like book pages to make these. You can use any kind of papers. So I'm going to put these to the side. So usually what I like to do is I have my whatever I want to use, I just put them in a little compartment like this. And normally what I do is I start with two or three pieces of scrap papers first to get my base started. So let's say we can make something like this. So we're going to start with making something similar to these ones. So what I've got here, so we're going to start with, if you want to do it the same way I do, you want to cut some strips of plain cardstock paper. I just, for this project, it's nice to have a plain color first, and it's a safe sort of way to get started. And I cut these at 1/2 inch by 3 inches, but you can cut your length and width to whatever you like. But if you want to do it the same way like I have with these ones, you can cut them down again, so 1/2 inch by 3 inches. So I've cut a few of those, and then I've cut some more paper strips, slightly longer and slightly wider. I think this is like 1 1/4 inch. It doesn't really matter. You just want another strip of paper, just cut to a little bit wider and longer than the cardstock paper. And I've also cut up some more strips again. This is just some extra pieces if I want to add some more layering. And then I just cut that, again, whatever length you want for now and whatever height. I made these ones, again, a little bit higher than this paper and sort of a little bit higher than this one. So 3 different layers. And just a few little pieces, again, just using my scraps, I went and just cut up a whole heap of strips and then made them into little flag banner types. So I've just cut a few of those, and I've also cut them in different lengths, so you can see different lengths, different width. I also cut some into little fringing, you can see, so you can do that. So I've just got a whole heap of them. These are just great to add to make it more interesting to your embellishments. So they're the 4 basic base that I'm going to use for the layering. And then I've also cut out some of my word sentiments, and then I just use some more scrap papers as baking paper just to give it a nice decorative edge around the word sentiments. So I've done that. So I've got the word sentiments, and then you can choose any of your focal little pieces if you have some. You can just cut out some heart shaped punches, little circles, stars, or you don't even have to do that. But I have here a few of my little 1 inch size paper folded flowers. I have a tutorial as well for these flowers, and I'll put the link down below for you if you want to make these. And I just made these out of scrap papers as well. And with these ones, I didn't use heavy duty paper, just normal scrapbook paper. I think they're like a lightweight paper. And you can also use book pages. You could use your any kind of papers you like to do that. So I've got those. And now let's start building these embellishments. I'm going to make something similar to this one. So I'm going to start off first with my first piece. I'm going to just grab one of my cardstock paper, and we're just going to, I'm just going to cut along like this to create like a little fringe. And it doesn't matter, you can just keep, you can go all the way up to here. It doesn't really matter how far you want to cut it. So I can cut it up to there, it doesn't matter. So just do that to your cardstock paper. So I've got that one done, and then I'm also going to do the same with these longer pieces. I'm going to also create some fringing onto both ends. So that one's done. And then we're just going to start off, and we're just going to start layering. So with this piece, I'm going to add some glue to the back, and sometimes I just sort of look first where I like to place it. So I'm going to place it sort of in the middle, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Embellishing your papers or making embellishments, they don't need to look perfect, and that's what makes it more fun and interesting. Just putting a bit of glue to the back. So you can craft along with me too if you like and make your embellishment with me. And I'm just going to place that there. And you can see none of my papers are coordinating papers, just whatever I've got. So that's that done. So now I've got the little banner strips, and I'm just going to pick out 2 pieces, just like I have here. I've got 2 here. You can have 2, you can have 3, you can have 4, you can have as many as you like. So I'm just going to pick out 2 of random size. So I'm just going to just look like that and just sort of see where I like to place it. So I'll place that one there, and I might just grab another one, something that's sort of, okay, we can just grab this little piece here. So I might just stagger that up like that. I'll bring it up so you can see. So you can stagger it up like that, or I could move it around. So I'm just going to do that. I'll just place it like that. So I'm happy with that there. And in this case here, I did add another one on the other side. So if you want to do that, just because you want to add some more bright patterns, you can add another one and place it there like that. But I like to try and not hide the fringing, because that's the purpose for this project. But we're going to just leave it like that. So I'm going to grab the top one first, and I'm going to just add a bit of glue. Oops. Place it where I want it to place it, on the top of the first banner. So that's going to go there. And now I'm going to grab both of them and apply glue to the back of the larger one. So you can see I've just placed it there like that. And it's already coming together nicely. So that completes that bit. And now what I'm just going to do now is I'm going to grab my little focal piece, which is one of these little flowers. So I'm just going to grab whichever one. I might just use, I'll use that one, this one here. And I'm just going to decide where I'd like to place it first. So I'm going to probably place it there. And I'm going to grab one of my word sentiments, just randomly. I'll get this one here that says sunny days. And I'm just going to decide where I like to place that. So I'm going to actually place that probably on the top. I might have that down here. So I'm happy to have that like that. Now I'm just going to raise it up a little bit just to give it more dimension. And I'm only going to just raise the word sentiment. I'm going to leave the flower glued just to the back of to the front of the banner. So what I'll do first, I might actually glue this down first. Trying to wait for my glue to come out. So I'll just put that there. Place it there so I can still see the fringing. And then with this one, I'm just going to grab my double sided foam strip. Place it on the back. Just move it over. There we go. So that was pretty much all done there. So if you're happy with that, then you can finish it off this way, but I always like to add more. So I'm going to add and some more extra layering to the embellishment, just like this one. So I'm going to grab another piece that that I punched out with a little tiny heart punch. If you don't have like a little heart punch, you can use a circle punch. I just like to have that there. I just think it just adds really more interesting decoration to the embellishment. So like I can do that. It's just nice to have that. And that's another great spot for you to add some dangles, some tassels. You can add charms if you like to do that. But you can see it looks nice already when I add another layering to the back. And I'm going to raise this one on top of this one to make it a little bit more dimensional. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some more of this foam tape to the back of the embellishment. Just cut another strip. And what I was thinking of doing, so that's going to go there. I might just see. Okay. I might, just because I feel like doing this, I'm just going to grab some decorative scissors. This is a Fiskars pinking scissors. I'm just going to cut the top edge here just to decorate the edge on the top a little bit. Again, this is just an idea. You don't have to do this. Just think it's nice to add some more decorative pattern. So I'm just going to probably place it like that. So I'm going to peel this off. And then just place it where I like to. These are foam sticky things. Well, they stick really strongly to these ones. Let's see. Okay, so that's sorry, I get really funny with, if I'm not happy with it, I'm just going to try and move it. I'm going to okay, there we go. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. And if I think it's a little too long, you can always trim off that little bit if you think it's too long. So whatever you like, just play around with it. And then again, you can add more layering again if you like to do that. For example, I have these vellum strips that I had folded, and then I just glued the part that's folded down. You could also stitch the little banner strip if you want. You know, there's a lot of videos out there on these folded strips. And you can also then finish it up by adding that to the embellishment as well. You can do that. I've also made a longer piece. This is another one. And then I added some more scrap papers there. You could then also add that to the front to make a longer embellishment strip. You could also make it more dimensional and have another strip of paper and accordion fold it, you know, back and but just by folding it to create an accordion style fold. And then you can just add a whole strip of glue to the middle, and then you can then just place that on your embellishment like that if you like to do that. And that also will give you some more dimension and also another fun decorative paper background to the back. So there's some fun ways you can keep adding more layering. So that is how to make these embellishments. And then you can just add a little dangle to the bottom like I have here if you wanted to do that. So that was pretty easy to do. And I'm just going to show you some other fun ways if you want to know what to do with these embellishments. So what I've got here, just move these to the side. So what I have here, just so I can show you, I made this shaker a while back. It's a Polaroid die that I have, and I made into a shaker. And so you can add these embellishments like to the front. You can see it still looks nice even though the papers don't match. And there's another one. It's just another nice way to finish off your embellishment. Then you can add this as a gift for somebody. Let's try this one. See, this one will also look nice on here. It's nice to have the dangle. This one looks nice. And then you can also add them onto little tags if you want to have decorate a tag. Your embellishment's already done. You just place it on your tag and it's ready to gift to somebody or add to a packaging. And again, just showing you that it doesn't matter what kind of papers, they'll still look really lovely and pretty. There's another one. Again, if it's too long, you can just trim the ends. So how nice is that? They just look so fun and so lovely. The colors pop out nicely. And then I've also got this banner shaped die that's got some nice stitch edging. Just want to show you that it doesn't matter what kind of papers you have or whatever project you want to add it onto, it will still look really pretty. You can see how nice that looks. And I'll show you this one as well. And then I've also got, which I'm going to, I'll do on this video, I have these library pocket cards. I do have these in my shop. They're just plain white. And because it's plain and white, I thought I'll decorate it with one of these embellishments. So I'm just going to decide which one I want to use. And you can see how easy it is. Once your embellishment is done, just place it onto your project like that. So I think I'm going to, I might use this one here that's already got a nice little dangle to the bottom. And what I'm going to do, because I still think it's a little plain on the library card, I'm going to grab some crepe paper. This is just a blue one. It's 2-inch wide, I think. I got this from a party shop. I'm going to just cut a length out first. Hopefully it's going to be long enough. Let's go ahead and decorate this library pocket card. So I'm just waiting for my glue. See my glue, I haven't filled up my bottle. It's coming out. I'm going to just put some glue along the middle here. And then I'm just going to just sort of fold the crepe paper back and forth. Again, it doesn't have to line up. So place that there to just give it a nice background, and then I'll grab that, and that can go on the front like that, and that's pretty much ready and complete. So, but again, I might see if I can, what have I got here? I might just add another piece of paper strip. I think I might use this one. Yeah, so I'm going to just, I might actually, let's see. Okay, I might do that. Oops. probably could have just finished it off with the crepe paper, but after seeing these little scrap papers in front of me, so I might just add this on here anyway. Just glue this down. I might off center that. Then I can place that there. And I might again just add some more dimension. And then I think that should finish off this decorative library pocket. There we go. How nice does that look? And then it's ready to add goodies in there if you like, or just give this to somebody as a Happy Mail gift. Nice and simple. It looks really difficult, but really easy to put together just by having just a few of these little scraps of papers. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, just as you, well, actually without that, you only need 3 pieces of scraps to create the base, and then you just add on your layering, and then you're able to complete a really fun paper fringe layered embellishment. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all soon when I come back, and I will have another video scheduled for you for next week, so you don't miss out on one of my weekly videos. So I'll see you all then. Thank you. Bye for now.